Everyone remembers the moonwalk, but very few people realize that Michael Jackson was also one of the funniest entertainers of his time. These are some of the hilarious Michael Jackson moments that have almost been forgotten over the years. In one unforgettable situation, Michael appeared to completely lose track of his planned interview with Oprah and casually behaved as if she had never even arrived.
Yeah. And when you are, for instance, when we were here before, you know what? I mean, all the things ever printed in the tabloid, the only thing's ever been true is when they said I couldn't dance. When we were here, the last off, conceiving the dance, choreographing the dance.
You don't like the tour just because...
I don't like it. I go through hell.
What are you setting up though? I don't understand.
I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just don't...
Well, you know the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. I love to tour. You guys messed up.
It almost seemed like he wanted a little more time to enjoy the impersonator's act before security eventually stepped in and politely escorted the performer away.
Look. The police pulled him out. What was he doing? He was doing a Jackson dance. He was doing every time he starts, the police pull him out. Every time. He could never get on a roll.
He soon noticed that every movement he made set off a wave of camera flashes, and it didn't take long before he began to enjoy playing along with it.
Attractions in Japan just blinded me. 著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい、しかもタレントに満ちた、才能に満ちた著名な建築家。本日ここに。
Michael completely misunderstood the situation with this woman, creating a moment that turned out to be both awkward and genuinely funny. He also did not hesitate when it came to teasing her. East Indian. I think they're really beautiful, and the darker they are, the more beautiful. Then he suddenly interrupted himself and said, "Bill, excuse me, can you close that door? Your voice is very beautiful. I know, I hate this green. I care over here. Can you close that?"
Oh. No, East Indian. I think they're really beautiful, and the darker they are, the more beautiful.
Bill! Excuse me. Can you close that door?
Your voice is very irritating.
I know, I hate this green.
Sound like Carol Burnett.
Michael never passed up a chance to joke around with his brother Jermaine, and some of their most entertaining moments came from his playful sense of humor and the way he constantly teased him in a friendly way. Watch Muhammad Ali and Michael Jackson jokingly face off in a pretend boxing match, creating a hilarious scene that perfectly highlighted their bigger-than-life personality.
Say, Jim, you think I could have a float like a butterfly? Bam.
Well,
Sting like a bee?
well, you got the butterfly part down, Brother Michael, and you sing real sweet to complete the cycle. But before you can sting people out of their wits, you gotta put on some meat and keep on eating your grits.
Man, you cold, man.
Eddie Murphy was incredibly funny whenever he spent time around Michael Jackson, and their interactions always seemed to produce unforgettable moments of pure comedy gold.
First, I'd like to thank,
Could you lift that up, please? I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help.
It ain't working.
Okay.
Go like bend down.
First, I'd like to thank,
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him or something. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
Here is another funny moment where Eddie Murphy tells a memorable story about Michael Jackson, once again showing why their friendship created so many unforgettable laughs.
And you would go there and all the stars, like I saw Michael would be there, you know.
Michael Jackson. Okay, I don't know. I thought Jordan for a second, and I was like, oh no, maybe Michael Jackson would be there. He watched Cocoon there?
He was behind the door at first because there was too many people. There's too many people in the room. He was hiding behind the door. I said, Eddie, come on. And I went behind the door, and then we were standing behind the door, and I was like, what the yo? There's so many people in there.
You used to make fun of Michael on Saturday Night Live. Did you, when you met him, did you meet him before you would make fun of him?
Well, if you look at the stuff that I did on Michael, it was never mean-spirited. It was always, you know, funny stuff, because I knew him.
Right.
You know, I never really made fun. I never made fun of him. Like,
but you imitated him.
Yeah, but I wasn't making fun of him. He was Michael, and I was doing funny Michael stuff.
Did he always talk like that in private conversations? That high-pitched Michael voice?
No, his voice wasn't as high like that in person.
Yeah. Did you ever get to meet Bubbles, the chimp?
Yeah, you know, I met Bubbles, but Bubbles... he had Bubbles and Michael had like a real zoo at his house. And with a big zoo with giraffes and... I mean, he had a facility, a thing that was so big that giraffes was walking around and like, ugh. It was huge. And Bubbles had gotten too old. Bubbles was in the cage, like tripping, like, ah! And Michael's like, don't go near the cage.
He was clearly not impressed by his cameraman's abilities, and the way he reacted only made the entire situation even more hilarious.
I don't know, pretty close. Like this? Or can you see chest? I can see right about where your Nike is. What a schmuck, back up.
In this clip, Chris Tucker shares a hilarious story about spending time with Michael Jackson, revealing yet another unforgettable moment that only seemed possible whenever they were together.
I don't like to be...
The church off. I'm like, man, come on. Here's what I like. The first time I saw you do stand-up, there was a lot of Michael Jackson dancing, and really a great impression of him. And then I just found out recently that you guys were pretty good friends.
Oh yeah, man. I was blessed, man, to grow up and to meet somebody I idoled and admired so much, man, and become his friend. I was in one of his videos and stuff, and just loved Michael, man. We became friends, man. I hung out with him a lot, and Michael was just so nice, man. You'd be around him and you just get happy, man. He would give you anything if you liked something. Like I was just complimenting a flat screen TV he had, and he gave it to me. I was like, Michael, I didn't want the TV. But then the black came out of me. I started liking everything after that. I was like, I said, Michael, I like that Rolls Royce. That's a bad Rolls Royce. Not the old one, the new Rolls Royce, right there. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, you sure you like it? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, well, you better go buy one, because I ain't giving you my Rolls Royce. I gave you a TV? Damn.
So who were the comics that you looked up to when you came up?
Oh, man, I remember when we first got cable. They didn't even lay the cable wires down on my street yet, and my neighbor brought the tape down, Eddie Murphy, Delirious, down the street. Yeah, and he was like, you gotta see this, man. I was like, I was a little kid, I was 9 years old. I put it in, and it was, it was Eddie Murphy just at his rawest, man. And it was great. And then, of course, Richard Pryor. Of course. I remember going and seeing Stir Crazy. I was 9 years old watching Stir Crazy, him walking down with Gene Wilder down the, in the prison scene. Right. And I was like, man, that's funny, And so those two guys are my, like the big, and then when I grew up,
Yeah, well, you know what, I'll tell you this. I'm happy, because I'm older. I'm happy that you're doing stand-up again, because as Eddie Murphy goes and as Richard Pryor goes, Chris Tucker has to go in order for comedy to survive.
Oh, that's
so
right,
keep
man.
hitting it on stage.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
Would you like to sing with me? I would love to sing with you. Would you like to sing with me?
You don't sing? I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up.
Here is another hilarious story from Chris Tucker, filled with the unexpected humor that made his experiences with Michael Jackson so memorable and impossible to forget.
Movies, both of us like going to the movies, so we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on, he's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around, he's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here? About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you?
Sorry, Chris. And then, you know, we sneak in, all this stuff. He sneaks in at the last minute. He does all this stuff. Security bring us popcorn and stuff. And, you know, I'm like, he's trying to hide, you know.
Right,
Here you go, Mr. Jackson. You know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
You know? Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you? I'm sorry, it was funny, Chris.
Yeah. And then Prince is somewhere else.
Oh, yeah. I said, that sounded like Prince in the movie theater, too. Don't be all stuck in.
Do you include common musical phrases in your songs that you write?
Common musical phrases?
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know what it means.
Why don't you tell us what it is?
A musical phrase could mean a note, a tone.
Could you tell us what a common musical phrase is?
A common musical phrase. That could be a common musical phrase.
When you write a song that's your sole song that you take credit for by yourself, is that song independently created by you? Do you understand the question, Jack?
Absolutely. Songs that I take credit for on my albums that say written by Michael Jackson are written by Michael Jackson.
And Michael Jackson alone, right?
Michael Jackson alone. I wouldn't cheat anybody out of credit.
Do you date?
Yes.
Who do you date?
Well, right now it's Brooke Shields. Well, we try not to just be everywhere and go it's mostly at home. She'll come over, I'll go to her house, because I don't like going out in the public.
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah.
With Brooke Shields?
Yes, and another girl.
And another girl? Are you a virgin?
How could you ask me that question?
I just want to know. I want to know.
I'm a gentleman.
You're a gentleman.
I'm a gentleman.
So
I'm a gentleman.
So, okay, I would interpret that to mean that means that you believe that a lady is a lady, and therefore...
That's something that's private. I mean, you know, shouldn't be spoken about openly. You can call me old-fashioned if you want, but, you know, to me that's very personal.
So you're not going to answer it?
I'm embarrassed.
Michael Jackson was not satisfied with the crowd's response and jokingly encouraged them to clap even louder, turning the situation into a funny example of his perfectionist nature. Steve Harvey shares a hilarious memory about Michael Jackson, revealing a laugh-out-loud encounter that perfectly highlights Michael's playful and unpredictable sense of humor. Michael then became completely fascinated by a camera, and his curious reaction transformed an ordinary moment into something unexpectedly funny and unforgettable.
That's a beauty. It's like you can edit within the camera.
Can you operate it?
I don't know. Okay, yeah.
Shoot us.
He's got it. Are you a technology?
I love it. Yeah, I love
the
cameras.
action.
Yeah. Love it. It's a beauty.
Yeah, that's life.
What's the price of this one retail?
$6,000.
Wow. Sony makes them.
Say, will the real Michael Jackson step forward? All right, ready? Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Mike.
My name is Michael Jackson.
My name is Michael Jackson.
Will the real Michael Jackson?